Our 7th season finale, and that means it's time to celebrate you, the 2K community, with our annual 2K TV Award Show, brought to you this year by Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. But before we announce the winners of this year's award,
hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. For the Brooklyn Nets, they come into tonight's game after losing to the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
So the Nets starting 5. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. Williams is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Lopez in at the 5 slot. Now here's Beasley. Prince with the defensive effort. Brooklyn with the ball. Stackhouse the pass to Prince. Lopez left side. Second chance shot. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Supersonics. Knight kicks to Bogut. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Bogut. Clock at 4. Here's Knight. And the layup's good off the glass. On the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are going big. If you were a coach at this point, which way do you think you'd lean?
Well, Kevin, I think the best coaches maximize the talent at their disposal. And sometimes a coach philosophically may believe in, I emphasize the three-point line. I want to eliminate all mid-range shooting. I want to get to the restricted area and the free throw line. I mean, to me, I love playing a high-tempo, wide-open floor game. Let's let the players show off all their skill. What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Now here's Knight. Pass to Bogut. Back to Knight. A 3-ball. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now Russell. 5 points in the game. Lopez outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Beasley in the post, started by Prince. Bogut trying to get open. No good from Beasley.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Johnson outside. Bogut dishes to Knight. Nets leading by 3. With the teardrop, and Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 7. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The pass to Knight. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Nets. Prince has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Seattle, this season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
And I think for Seattle, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
Here's Williams. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. Overnight, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's Beasley. No points in the game yet for him.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Knight. Back to Stevenson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bogut. The Sonics again can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Another miss by Williams. Seattle trails by 10. Stevenson outside. He dishes it to Bogut. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 6th rebound on the night. Knocked loose. Beasley with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Here's Bogut. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Bogut's got it back down to within single digits for the Sonics. Williams passes to Lopez. To the inside. The second chance effort. In deep. Prince drops it in.
This guy is such a hard-nosed, opportunistic player. You understand with Taurean Prince, you will not outwork him.
Now here's Stevenson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Knight finds Johnson. 6 to shoot. Back to Knight. Lets the 3 fly. Supersonics with a new shot clock.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Stackhouse the pass to Russell. Outside Williams. The 3-pointer no good. Seattle trails by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Knight. Over Williams. The shot by Knight no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
They get it again. Look, oh my goodness! What a play!
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
Seattle calls timeout. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
So both teams making some changes here. Seattle trails by 12. Knight dishes to Little. It's tipped. Now here's Brown. He's defended by Wagner. Knight passes to McLaughlin. High arcing shot, and Knight lays it in. Knight's got 6.
Yeah, guys, this is why Knight developed that little floater for the times he doesn't want to challenge guys at the rim.
Passes it to LeVert. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Knight for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. LeVert with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Over in the corner, Williams. That's good, and it's LeVert with the assist. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets. Williams against Knight. Pass to Little. Back to Knight. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the jumper falls for him. He's got 8.
A guy who shoots the ball often and with a ton of confidence. Knight is a threat from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Claxton. LeVert from outside. Seattle trails by 13. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for...
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Musa, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
One shot.
And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to Dallas. Brown outside. Claxton the pass to LeVert. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. LeVert's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Little. Knight for 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Marjanovic checked in for Mo Wagner. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Nets leading by 12. Brown outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First one falls for him.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Knight will bring it up for Seattle. They trail by 14. Marjanovic kicks to Knight. The shot from the low post is good. Knight's got 10 points.
You can see it right there. Knight has developed a little bit more strength to take on contact and finish that play.
And it goes down 2 points. And that's now 6 points for ABC.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Knight passes to Little. Here's McLaughlin. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. Knight wide open. Sinks the triple. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, maybe a bit streaky, but really solid from beyond the arc. Knight will help this offense spread the floor.
The pass to Karuch. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's McLaughlin. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Nets leading by 9. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Brown inside. He gets that one.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Stolen by LeVert. All by himself. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nets lead by 13.
Then you can see the willingness of Karis LeVert to get out in transition and create opportunity.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Nets lead by 13. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Nets leading by 13. So for Brooklyn now, we've got LeVert. Karuch is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Brown. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, you like the poise of the young player like Jaylen Brown. He's not throwing up bad shots, just bides his time, doesn't let the clock affect him.
Here's Knight. Here's Little. That 3 off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Musa. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Now Brown. Brandon Knight missing on the 3. Yep, that one goes. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's McLaughlin. Outside Knight. And here's Little. Shoots a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's LeVert. 8 points for him. Passes to Musa. That's tipped. Pass to Claxton. Here's Karuch. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And a quick look at how the Supersonics schedule is shaping up. On Monday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Seattle trails by 17. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a chance here to check out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Russell. Now here's Stevenson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that three-point shot is going to usually be there for him. Defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Stackhouse. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Supersonics. It's an 18-point game. Stevenson kicks to Johnson.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Outside, Russell. Five on the clock. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this prove Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
McLaughlin, the pass to Stevenson. Johnson outside. Ripped away. Now Stackhouse. He has 5. Got that one up quick. Stackhouse has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Russell after the Sonics pick up 2. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to Musa. To the middle, Prince takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Prince has got his second basket of the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Beasley against Lopez. Here's Marjanovic, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Taurean Prince. The Sonics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops from Marjanovic. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. The Nets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
The first one falls. Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Seattle. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Knight for 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists now in this one. Lopez outside. Nice D from Bogut.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that one's good by Stevenson.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Williams. He's got 13, and that one is good.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Knight against Williams. There's the pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Bogut trying to get open. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this guy is getting stronger and stronger, taking it off the bounce and getting to the rim. Nicely done by Mo Wagner.
Seattle shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
And so he hits both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Nets leading by 20. Outside, Russell. And Stackhouse kicks to Prince. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a three. And the Nets, another three.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And finished off by Bogut.
Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man.
Williams looking around. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
The free throw drops for Stackhouse.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Stevenson outside. Knight kicks to Wagner. Lobbed up there for Knight.
Let's be real, not always the most efficient offensive player, but Knight can really fill it up, as we're seeing here tonight, guys.
Williams with the ball. 18 points for him. The 10-footer. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Seattle with the ball. On the wing, Stevenson. Kicks it to Little. Knight, that's a two-pointer, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Williams. That's good, and it's LeVert with the assist. 22 points for Williams.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Wagner kicks to Knight. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Claxton. Outside Williams. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Here's Stackhouse. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now, here's Stevenson. Knight for 3. But they get it back. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Stackhouse. Oh, wow. And he dunks it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
A nice shot by Knight.
The developing in-between game. Knight has been working so hard on this.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lopez, no luck. Seattle with the ball. And there's Bogut on the assist by Little. Bogut's got 4 points this quarter.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Williams passes to LeVert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Brooklyn ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back with you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it? And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here is Williams. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Sonics, they've got Beasley, also Johnson out there. And it's Bogut in at the center. And here's Stevenson. After Torrey and Prince hitting the three, Stevenson finds Bogut. Here's Knight. And that one drops for him. Knight's got 24.
Well, that's a power move by Knight, using his length and athleticism to finish inside.
Pass to Stackhouse. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Beasley lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Beasley's got his second bucket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Got a piece of it. And now in transition is Stackhouse. Here we go. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Stackhouse. Both free throws good from Stackhouse. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Stevenson kicks to Knight. And the layup is good. Knight's got 26.
Let's make no mistake, this guy's a quality finisher on the move. You have to get physical with Knight if you want to stop him on that drive. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Johnson in the corner. Count it, good.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Russell against Stevenson. And Lopez has it in the corner. No good on the triple.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
That one goes. Count it.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Stevenson against Russell. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good on the three. And now running up the court, Stevenson pushing it up. It's good. Stevenson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Russell kicks to Williams. Over Stevenson. Prince wide open. No good from outside. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Johnson dishes to Stevenson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Stevenson's got 8 points.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Offensive rebound. Lopez with the bucket.
They're simply going to have to do more than that on the defensive end. Lopez too big for the defense there.
Time call here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So for the Nets, Caruge is checked in for Taurean Prince. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jerry Stackhouse. And it's Musa in for Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first.
The Sonics have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Beasley taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Beasley drops both of them. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Lopez. Back to Williams. Shoots the 3. Seattle grabs the miss. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson kicks to Gooden. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Beasley outside. And the pass to Johnson. The second effort. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Here's Gooden. Shot, high post. Rebounded by the Nets. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. 16 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Slow rotation there defensively from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Now here's Beasley. He has 6. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. And the Supersonics making a change here. Little's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And the Nets with possession. Here's Musa. Passes it to Williams. Over Johnson. Nice form on the 20-footer. That's 28 points for Williams.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Gooden. And once again, off the mark by Seattle.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Back to Williams. Misses the three.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Little makes it off the glass. Little's got his second basket of the night.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Pass to Musa. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Drills it from outside. Karuch just got himself on the board with three there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the call will be against Drew Gooden. That is his first foul of the game. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection.
Both teams will make substitutions. Little's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Now, here's Wagner. Here's Windler. Offline with his three. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Brown's got the ball. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Nets. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And right now for Brooklyn, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
It's the Nets now after the Sonics pick up 2. And stolen by Wagner. Windler, the pass to McLaughlin. Over Williams. McLaughlin, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Back to Williams. Here's Karuch. Shot clock at 5.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Brooklyn with the ball. Now here's LeVert. He's got 12. Here's Williams. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And that's now 30 points for Williams.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Little. Now the pass to Wagner. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Windler. Gooden inside. Lays it up off the glass. Gooden's got 6 here in this quarter.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Windler, the pass to McLaughlin. .115 left here in the third quarter. Little can't hit. And the Nets with possession here. There's the lob to Brown.
Well, you like seeing Jaylen Brown score the ball. This guy playing very well within the context of the offense.
And here are the Sonics. Here's McLaughlin. 6 points for him. Now Little. Passes it to McLaughlin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Wagner's got 8 points.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's Little finishing it off. So it's Brooklyn now. Outside Williams. Fires the three. LeVert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 14 points for him. And so it's Brooklyn rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Tyler Johnson is out there with LeVert. And there's Anderson. And it's Claxton in at the 5.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Johnson.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want him to do. Find his open teammates.
Knight against Johnson. Pass to Windler. Now Little. Pass to Horton Tucker. 5 to shoot. Little dishes to Knight. They grab their own miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Beasley's checked in for Seattle. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. LeVert, and he slams it one-handed.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Karis LeVert is in the zone, he's hard to shake. This guy can heat up quickly.
Knight, that's a 2-pointer, but they'll get another chance.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
That one good for 2.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And there's the pass to LeVert. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The Supersonics making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Musa's checked in. The free throw drops for little. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop. I tell you, you can see how hard it is to avoid fouling Justin Anderson. The elite athleticism combined with a really good feel for this game.
Justin Anderson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Really smart player with a high basketball IQ. Justin Anderson is just scratching the surface for his immense potential.
And the Supersonics making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he's good on the second. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Knight. From down in the low post, it goes. Knight's got 28 points for the game.
A strong work ethic, right? Always looking to improve his game. Knight has become a solid ball handler at this level. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Pass to Beasley. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Nets leading by 22. Stackhouse, the pass to Lopez. He kicks it to Anderson. Here's Stackhouse. He's guarded by Stevenson. There's Russell with the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Bogut dishes to Knight. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Knight's got 9 points here in the second half. Anderson outside. You know, Doris, we saw the All-Star game playing to a target score down the stretch. And some think in years to come, the NBA may adopt it for the overtime periods. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you this, Kevin. That All-Star game, I was absolutely riveted to my television. The action was compelling. The defense was compelling. I can't say I've ever experienced that in an All-Star game. I think it's something you have to take a hard look at.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
No good from Stackhouse. Stevenson outside. Outside Knight. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Knight's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The feed to Stevenson. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Now, here is Russell. Bucket is good.
That's a nuanced understanding of pick-and-roll play. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
And so Knight will bring it up for the Supersonics. Stevenson kicks to Johnson. And Prince comes to help. Here's Beasley, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Pass to Stackhouse. Back to Anderson. Puts up a 3. And the Nets another 3.
You know, so important for Justin Anderson to hit this. Remember, this guy shot 45% from 3 in college. In the pros, that becomes a little bit more challenging.
Knight for 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
The real
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Anderson passes to Stackhouse. Here's Lopez, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Now, here is Knight, and the pass to Bogut. Dishes it to Beasley. Bogut down low. Lopez is there. No good from Bogut. And it's Russell in the corner. And they double up Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. That one drops for him.
Brook Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Knight passes to Johnson. And here's Stevenson. Bogut kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Bogut. The dish now to Johnson. 20 feet out. And another basket for Seattle.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The drive by Russell. Prince finds Anderson. It's stolen by Bogut. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. And that's now 11 points for Bogut.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Outside, Russell takes the three, and the Nets another three.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Stevenson passes to Knight. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introducing a target scorer, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained, and I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in, and I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Now Stevenson, after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Stackhouse. Stolen by Stevenson. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Johnson, a wide open look. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Brooklyn leading by 16. Timeout called, the Nets.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Feel like Carson Wentz, I got the wisdom and since the bitch, I got a funny feeling that's full. Boy, let me tell you, this the moment I come for you. Yeah, faithful long, no monkey, baby, stay 18 members, no. Shout out to great time. There's always a great time. Now I said all of us live on us. I said I never go to Lagos. How you like to play, Chubb? You really hating cause your face, girl. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop saying John. The double engineer's back, mom. See me sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they have. But who really the back?
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was gonna be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Brown finds Prince to the left side wing. And they double up Russell. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A platoon swap here for Seattle. So he gets them both. And here's Seattle. They're on a 14-5 run. Johnson in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's an 18-point lead. Knight against Williams. Double team on Williams. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. And for example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression, and you have to look no further than the last 2 winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those 2 guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Williams.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Now here's Beasley, just 3 to shoot. No good from Bogut. Outside Russell. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time